Good morning, students. I welcome you all for the video class. Today, I am going to give a quick revision about Civics Chapter 1 on equality. From this chapter, we are going to discuss about what is meant by equality, then what are the equal rights to vote, then what are the other kinds of equality, then how they are recognizing the dignity, then equality in Indian democracy, and what are the issues faced in other democracies. At first, we are going to discuss equality. Okay, students, what do you mean by equality? Equality is a condition in which adequate opportunities are given to all. Then, equality is the soul of every Indian. Once again, you repeat, equality is a condition in which adequate opportunities are given to all. Then, it is considered as the soul of every Indian. Which is considered as the soul of every Indian? Yes, equality. Okay, students, before that, what do you mean by democracy? You studied in 6th standard itself. Or you remembered or not? Okay, students, I'll tell. Democracy is a form of government in which the people have the authority to choose their governing legislation. Okay, students, what do you mean by legislation here? Yes, the process of making laws or enacting laws. Democracy is a form of government in which the people have the authority to choose their governing legislation. Okay, students, what are the key elements of democratic government? Do you know that? In a democratic country, all people should be equal. Then, justice to all. Then, equal status to all the religions. Opportunities given to school education should be equal. Then, abolition of untouchability and discrimination. At first, all people should be equal. Then, justice to all. Then, equal status to all the religions. Then, opportunities for equal education to all the people. At last, abolition of untouchability and discrimination. Next, we are going to discuss the topic equal right to vote. Okay, students, what it means that equal right to vote? In a democratic country like India, adults, that irrespective of their religions, caste, education, then status or place of birth, are given the right to vote under what? Universal adult franchise. Under what? Universal adult franchise. Okay, students, what do you mean by universal adult franchise? Yes, it means all adult citizens have the right to vote. Okay, students, who are all considered as an adult here? Yes, adult means who have attained the age of 18 years or above. Are you clear with this concept, universal adult franchise? What it means? Universal adult franchise means all adult citizens have the right to vote. Yes. Who are all considered as adult here? The adults who have attained the age of 18 years and above. Okay? Okay, students? Okay, students. We'll take one example that given in your book. This story is about domestic helper. Her name is Kanta Devi. Kanta Devi is a domestic worker. She has gone to vote. That time she is standing in the queue and she is waiting for her turn like others. That time she felt very happy. Why? Because she is equal to all others, because each of them lies one vote. It gives her a good feeling that even wealthy and influential people are also standing in the same queue. But the world beyond it is something else. In this world, there is no equality. When Kanda has to face the bitter reality of this world, she becomes sure that she is prey to social and economic inequality. She cannot compare herself with the members of Sahab family where she works as a domestic help. She thought the only guarantee of voting rights to all adult person is not the solution of the all problems. There are many people like Kanta in our country who have the right to vote but whose daily living and working conditions are far away from the equality. Students, are you cleared with this? Who is Kanda here? Yes, Kanta Devi is a domestic worker. Why she was happy? She is happy that she is equal to all others because each of them lies one vote. Okay students, then we'll discuss about the other kinds of equality. Do you think does equality exist till now? In reality, a difference exists between rich and poor. Then caste system is also rigid. Then Dalit in India and minorities are denied the right to dignity and equality. Okay students, what do you mean by Dalit here? Yes, Dalit means broken. That lower caste people are pointing Dalit. Absolutely, there are several kinds of inequalities that exist in our country. Just we take this example of caste system which have been in existence in India for centuries. This deeply rooted evil has created divisions among people. We'll take another examples that given in our book. In this, we are going to discuss two persons. One is Om Prakash Valmiki, a Dalit writer. Then another one is Ansari's family. At first, we discuss about the Om Prakash Valmiki story. He is a famous Dalit writer who writes about his bitter experience for being a Dalit in his autobiography. Do you know the name of his autobiography? Yes, it is Juten. His headmaster tortured him greatly. Why? Because he is a Dalit people. He made him to sweep the school and playground while other children in his class. The other children in his class were studying, but he was sweeping. This was very much insulting for him. His headmaster hurts his dignity also. What do you mean by dignity? Dignity means thinking of oneself and other persons as worthy of respect. Again, dignity means thinking of oneself and other persons as worthy of respect. Next, we'll discuss the Ansari story. The Ansari were also exploited people. Why? Because they were not given a flat by the landlady. Why? Simply because they belong to other religion. Both Om Prakash Valmiki and Ansari are badly treated. Their dignity also hurted a lot. Okay students, just imagine yourself as Om Prakash Valmiki and write 4 or 5 lines about how you would feel if you were in the same situation. Write it in a rough note. Okay students, mention 2 different kinds of inequalities that exist in our country. Give some examples for that. Yes, 2 different kinds of inequalities that exist in our country. One is equality is based on the caste system. Another one is equality is based on what? Religion. At first one is Om Prakash Valmiki's story. Om Prakash Valmiki was treated extremely unequally because he was a Dalit. In his school, headmaster made him to sweep the school and the playground while the other children are in class. Next one is Ansari's story. Ansari were treated unequality on the basis of what? On the basis of religion. Both the people dignity were to be hurted. Next, we'll discuss about equality in Indian democracy. Students, do you remember what do you mean by democracy? Yes, democracy is a form of government in which the people have the authority to choose their governing legislation. Mainly, the Indian Constitution recognizes every person as equal, while earlier times no law existed to protect people from discrimination. Now, there are several to work to see that people are treated with dignity and as equals. Every person is equal before the law. What this means is that every person, from the president of the country to a domestic helper like Kanta, has to obey the same laws. No person can be discriminated against on the basis of their religion, race, caste, place of birth, and so on. Every person has access to all the public places such as parks, burial grounds, and so on. There are several laws in India that protect every person's right to be treated equally. In addition to that laws, the government has also set up several schemes for what? To improve the lives of communities and the individuals who have been treated unequally for several centuries. The midday meal scheme is one of the various steps of the government in this direction. Under the midday meal scheme, all government elementary schools provide children with cooked food. This scheme has helped increase the enrollment and attendance of poor children in school. In spite of all these efforts to increase equality of opportunity, there continue to be big differences in our country between schools that the rich attend and those that the poor attend. Okay students, now you may tell two benefits of this midday meal scheme. First benefit is poor children have begun enrolling and regularly attending school. Then second one is this program has also helped to reduce the caste prejudice and because of lower and upper caste. The children in the school eat this meal together. What is the first benefit? Poor children have begun enrolling and regularly attending school. Then second one, help to reduce the caste prejudice because both lower and upper caste children in the school eat this meal together. Are you clear with this student? Okay students, next we will discuss about what are the issues of equality in other democracies. India is not only a country where there is inequality. There are many democratic countries around the world where the issue of equality continues to be the key issue around which communities struggle. In the United States of America, the Afro-American were seriously discriminated against. They were considered to be the social inferiors. In the late 1950s, there took a place of movement is known as civil rights movement that is used for equal rights for Afro-Americans. Then Rosa Parks became the leader for this movement. The Civil Rights Act of 1964 prohibited discrimination on the basis of race, religion, or national origin. The struggle for the recognition of all persons as equal and for their dignity should be maintained so that we may be hopeful for a society of equals. Okay students, what are the provisions made in the Constitution for the recognition of equality? What are the provisions? Now you tell. First one, every person is equal before the law. What this statement means is that every person, from the President of India to a domestic worker like Kanda, has to obey the same laws. What is the first point? Every person is equal before the law. What the statement refers? That every person, from the President to domestic worker like Kanda, has to obey the same laws. Next one, no person can be discriminated against on the basis of their religion, caste, race, place of birth, or whether they are male or female. Again, what is the second provision? No person can be discriminated against on the basis of their religion, caste, race, place of birth, or whether they are male or female. Next one, every person has access to all the public places such as playgrounds, hotels, shops, and markets. What is the third provision made in the Constitution? Every person has access to all the public places such as playgrounds, hotels, shops, and markets. All persons can use publicly available wells, roads, and bathing ghats. All the persons can use publicly available wells, roads, and bathing ghats. At last, when untouchability has been abolished. Which one can be abolished? Untouchability has been abolished. Okay students, now I recall each and every topic. What do you mean by equality? Equality is a condition in which adequate opportunities are given to all. Then it is considered as a what? Soul of every Indian. Okay students, next question. What do you mean by universal adult franchise? It means that all the adult citizens have the right to vote irrespective of the social and economical backgrounds. Who are considered as adults here? Adult means those who are attained the age of 18 and above. Okay students, now you tell the Civil Rights Act of 1964. What is the use of that act? The Civil Rights Act was passed in the year 1964. What is the main use of this act is prohibited discrimination on the basis of race, religion, or national origin. Okay students, now let us discuss 1 marks from this chapter. Roman number 1, multiple choice questions. Question number 1. Kanta borrows money from her employers because dash. We have 3 options. Option A, she has to take her daughter to the doctor. Option B, she has to pay the rent of the house in which she lives. Option C, she has to attend a marriage ceremony in her family. What is the answer? The answer is option A. She has to take her daughter to the doctor. Why Kanda borrows money from her employees? Because she has to take her daughter to the doctor. Yes. Next, question number 2. Jutan is an autobiography written by dash. Option A, Jawaharlal Nehru. Option B, B.R. Ambedkar. Option C, Om Prakash Valmiki. The answer is option C, Om Prakash Valmiki. Jutan is an autobiography written by whom? Yes, written by Om Prakash Valmiki. Next, question number 3. In which case your dignity is violated? We have 3 options. Option A, if someone tells you to polish his shoes. Option B, if someone gives you a chair to sit. Next, option C, if someone gives you a pen to write. What is the answer for this question? In which case your dignity is violated? Yes, if someone tells you to polish his shoes. Next, question number 4. The first state in India to introduce the midday meal scheme is dash. We have 3 options. Option A, Kerala. Option B, Tamil Nadu. Next, option C, Maharashtra. What is the answer? Option B, Tamil Nadu. The first state in India to introduce the midday meal scheme is Tamil Nadu. Next, question number 5. Rosa Parks was dash. We have 3 options. Option A, an African American woman. Option B, a German woman. Option C, none of these, none of the above. The answer is option A, an African American woman. Who is Rosa Parks? Yes, she is an African American woman. Next, we will discuss Roman number 2, filling the blanks. Question number 1. The Civil Rights Act was passed in dash. The answer is 1964. In which year the Civil Rights Act was passed? In 1964. Next, question number 2. The midday meal scheme helped to increase the dash and dash of poor children in school. The answer is enrollment and attendance. What is the use of midday meal scheme? Is mainly used to increase the enrollment and attendance of poor children in school. Next, question number 3. Universal adult franchise means dash. It means right to vote. Next, question number 4. Dalit means dash. The answer is broken. The people who belongs to unprivileged classes. That is called as Dalit. Next, question number 5. No person can be discriminated against on the basis of dash and dash. The answer is caste and religion. No person can be discriminated against on the basis of what? Caste and religion. Next, question number 6. India got independence on dash. The answer is 1947. Next, question number 7. Kanta is a poor dash. Who is Kanta here? Yes, she is a domestic worker. Next, question number 8. The parliament is the cornerstone of our democracy and we are presented in it through our dash. The answer is elected representatives. The parliament is the cornerstone of our democracy and we are represented in it through dash. Yes, elected representatives. Next, question number 9. The Indian Constitution recognizes every person as dash. The answer is equal. Indian Constitution mainly what they said means every person is equal. Next, question number 10. Kanta lives in a dash. Kanta lives in a slum because she is a domestic worker. She lives in slum. Next, we will discuss Roman number 3. Match the following. Question number 1. Universal adult franchise. What does mean by universal adult franchise? Universal adult franchise means all adult citizens have the right to vote. Next, question number 2. Kanta. Who is Kanta and where she lives? She lives in a slum and she is a domestic worker. Next, question number 3. One common form of inequality in India is what? Yes, the answer is caste system. Because of the caste systems, inequality arises in all places. Next, question number 4. Dalit. Who are all called as Dalit? Yes, the unprivileged class. The people who belongs to unprivileged class are called as Dalit. Here Dalit means broken. Next, the question number 5. The civil rights movement. The answer is the United States of America. Next, we will discuss Roman number 4, very short answer type questions. First question, what do you mean by dignity? Yes, dignity means thinking of oneself and others as worthy of self-respect. Dignity means thinking of oneself and others as worthy of self-respect. Next, question number 2. How did B.R. Ambedkar view self-respect? The answer is B.R. Ambedkar viewed self-respect as the most vital factor in life without which man was cipher. In his view, self-respect as the most important factor in life without which man was cipher. Next, question number 3. Define constitution. A document that lays down the basic rules and regulations for people and the government in the country to follow. What do you mean by constitution here? Yes, it is a document which it contains the basic rules and regulations for the people and the government in the country. To follow those rules and regulations, both people and the government. Next, question number 4. Who was Om Prakash Valmiki? The answer is Om Prakash Valmiki was a famous Dalit writer who writes about his bitter experience for being a Dalit in his autobiography. What is the name of this autobiography? Yes, Jyotin. Om Prakash Valmiki was a famous Dalit writer who writes about his bitter experience for being a Dalit in his autobiography. What is the name of his autobiography? Yes, Jyotin. Next, question number 5. On what basis were the Ansaris treated unequally? The Ansaris were treated unequally on the basis of religion. On the basis of what? On the basis of religion. What is Jyotin about? Jyotin is about the bitter experience for growing up a Dalit boy. Who wrote Jyotin? Yes, Om Prakash Valmiki. Next, question number 7. Who have been employed to cook the meal under midday meal scheme? The answer is Dalit women have been employed for this purpose. For what purpose Dalit women has been employed there? Yes, to cook food under the midday meal scheme. Next, question number 8. What was the condition of the African American in the United States of America prior to 1950s? Prior to 1950s, the African Americans were treated extremely unequally in USA and denied equality through law. Prior to 1950s, the Afro-Americans were treated extremely unequally in USA and denied the equality through the law. So students, think about whether the equality of all persons and their being able to maintain their dignity is upheld. I hope you all understand this chapter clearly. Thank you students.